this is Renee from Roundabout Stamps, and today is day 10 of our 12 days of giving. And today I'm going to show you how to make these really cute Christmas candles. It's really pretty simple as long as you're able to stamp and you do have a heat tool. We can go ahead and I can show you how to do this. So you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need some tissue paper. You're going to need a heat embossing tool. And you're going to need a stamp set that has some type of where you are stamping the color solidly. You can use it with these fine lines, but definitely has to have something that's going to stamp color to it. So I am using the Merry Christmas Tree stamp set. And it's a really cute Christmas stamp that we have available right now. And this one that I just showed you, that's the November stamp of the month. So these would be good. I've seen a lot of people use them as poinsettias. And it is a really cute thing to have on a card. So let's go ahead and get started. Now your paper is going to need to be the size of your stamp. Or I'm sorry, the size of your candle. So you can just eyeball it and give it a cut. Just put that excess out of the way. And so you can have these rounded edges, and that's a little hard to work with. So if you can turn that over, and then if it'll lay down, that would be better, because otherwise you get these rolled edges where it's trying to stamp and it's not very good for the images. So I'm going to go ahead and use New England Ivy as well as this charcoal gray for the trees themselves. And I'm going to do about 3 trees. And I don't want it all the way to the bottom, because you can put like a ribbon around the bottom. And so you don't want to hide your stamped image with that. I'm going to do 3 trees because it does fit 3 trees. There we go. And one more. There we go. They don't have to be perfect, especially with this stamp. Seems like every time I stamp this image, it's a little different. And different is unique. I like that. Okay, so let me go ahead and get our New England Ivy and stamp it up, ink it up. Okay, and I'm just going to, there are decorations, so I'm going to try and match that up. Cute tree. Get the middle one. And one more. There we go. Put my ink pad out of the way. Now the other thing you can do with this is you could put stars. I'm just going to opt for Merry Christmas across the top. And I already have that on my block. And I just like it the one time. And the other thing that I'm going to do is the ornaments. And instead of candy apple red, I am going to use sangria. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of a different color. It is called Ruby. It's one of my older ink pads, but it's still a really great color. And just stamp up all of your spots that are supposed to have a ornament. Tons of negative space for this. Of course, you could make it fun and have different color ornaments if you'd like. I just happen to like the red. It does take a moment to do all of these. I do apologize. But I think it's so pretty in the end. You can make one tree red, one tree blue, one tree multi. I like this idea for the candles because it really makes it look like you've taken a lot of measure or effort to make these presents. There we go. Okay. Get that out of the way. Now, you aren't stamping your candle. You're actually melting this into the candle. So what I'm going to do, so I don't have to do it as much, is I am going to cut off the excess. And I found this does help when I'm trying to get this melted down. Not only that, but if you've made a mistake or stamped something a little like you shouldn't have, like there's a little bit of red right here. So I can just cut that off. I have red all over my hands now. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my stamp or on my candle, and I want to turn this over so that the words come out correctly on my candle. The other thing I'm going to need is a piece of wax paper, and you want the wax to be nearest the candle. So I'm just going to lay it on top. Then I'm going to lay my candle down, make it go around. And when you're doing this design, you want to make sure that you're not overlapping your pattern unless that's on purpose. And just realize that if you go from the edge to the edge, how much space you're going to have in between the two images. So if you notice, they're about the same in between all of them. So I'm going to take my paper, my wax paper, and I'm just going to roll the candle. Now I'm going to get a little noisy. I'm going to turn this on, and hopefully you can see that the wax will start, the colors will start getting brighter. And that's when you know that the paper has been melted into that. So let me go ahead and turn this on. And just move back and forth. And don't burn your fingers. And there we go. You can see the colors are starting to get a little brighter. You can also take your finger and just roll it. There we go. And you can see that it just starts melting or adhering into the candle. And you want to make sure you get it at the bottom, because we're melting that tissue paper into the candle, and the wax from the wax paper is helping it adhere. But you don't want to keep this in place too long, because it'll start melting and deforming your candle. Just a little bit right there. I can see right at the top here, needs to be melted in. Just be careful because it is hot. Okay, so you don't have to leave this on for a specific time. I'm just going to go ahead and take this off. It is just a little bit malleable right now, but you can see that it's on the candle firmly. So there you have it. Two very pretty candles that I can give away as gifts. Now, if you have any questions on how to do this or would like some more information, feel free to leave me a message, and happy crafting, everyone!